Hello everybody, today and this video is going to be the final episode of OneShot Solstice. And yeah, let's jump into it. Here we are at the final case, the city. And so we're on our way to return the sun back to its original place. Yep, as normal. Work already, huh? Oh right, the elevator guy. And looks like Niko's got to remember what's gonna happen. Come on, come on! How of all times? Excuse me. Whoa, you! Ah, jeez, I didn't think I was gonna run into. The elevator is missing a button, right? How did you know? Kong and I will help you fix it. Seriously? Oh, thank goodness. The evacuees are counting on this, on me. But I've been here for hours and I can't figure out a thing. Evacuees? You know, from the West apartments. The square staff wrecked the place yesterday. Oh. Right now, everyone's crowded in the gate. We really want to get everyone to the surface as soon as possible though. The library on the surface doubles as a shelter for situations like this. I see. Wait, we find the magnets and stuff in the apartments, Kong? But what? Looks like we'll have to find some way to fix the button, Kong. Never mind, the elevator's useless now. Holy fudge! Looks like Kong and I will need to find another way down altogether. But this is the only elevator in the area. We'll think of something. What do you mean we'll think of something? Can we just sleep? You know what, let's just go to sleep, Niko. I'm willing just to sleep. Alright, sleep time. Yes, sure. And after a long sleep, we are back, Niko. Hello, welcome again. Wagwan. Oh, hello, Messiah. You came at a bad time. The apartments in the west sector got destroyed by squares a day ago. Terrible, isn't it? Yeah. But at least two evacuees seems to be doing okay. We're letting them stay here for now. Let's see who they are. Oh, it's the robot, right? Yeah. 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 Same as usual, huh? What's that penguin? Oh, it's. I am scared. We got the sheep. Dang it! I just moved into my apartment. Now where am I going to go? Who's this? Our apartment got evacuated while my parents were at work. Okay, our apartment got evacuated while my parents were at work. I'm waiting for them to pick us up now. I hope they're okay. At least my robot's with me. Hey, hi. Is it me or is it really cold outside? You know, now that you mentioned it, it is really chilly this time around, Kong. Good thinking you got a scarf, huh? I do not want to talk to you, I'm so sorry. Now that I've mentioned it, something caught my head. I remember there was this place in the but in the old one-shot route, but there was like a door that got built. Okay, it doesn't seem to work, so I might just go up here. Ah, this. I don't think this worked before. But it was locked. Looks like it's asking for a password. The Word document is on the screen above the password prompt. Okay, so after reading the document, it's apparently just Solstice again. So let me just put this in. I'll post some pictures. Basically, there are just like notes about lore of OneShot, and every letter which is capitalized is the letter you have to spell out. So, Solstice. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. The bed's gone. The elevator won't open. Looks like it's got stuck in Alpha 4? Maybe. What the hell is this place? How about this one? The elevator has no button panel. Tapping the door doesn't open it either. That usually works. Wait, there's a lever hanging from the ceiling. Oh my god, Niko is the shortest person of all time. I can't reach it. I guess we can ask the lamp, the one that keys the lamps, I guess. I don't know their names. Okay, reach the lever up there. Oh, right. But I'm not that tall. Well, it was worth a shot. One-shot reference. Wait, I got this. Nice. Thank you, mister. No problem, kid. So, you coming? Mm-hmm. Oh, damn, we made it. That was quick. Oh, neat. Well, looks like this elevator works alright. I'll go get the evacuees, I suppose. Mm-hmm. Alright, see ya, bro. Never mind, you're gonna die. What is going on? No! It's the square stuff, isn't it? There aren't any in here, but I can hear them just outside the door. Yeah. Hold on, maybe Konga and I can. No, it's okay. Looks like the squares aren't inside the elevator. Just yet. You're in a hurry, right? Go do what you need to do. But what about you? I'll figure out something. Okay. Alright, farewell, bro. Have a nice day. Okay, let me find this fox real quick. Oh, come on. Alright, since I'm now here. Please, you mustn't. The lab could collapse at any moment now. Let go of me, says Cedric. I want to see this fight. Never mind. Oh my god, Cedric wins. GG's. Cedric? Hey, woman, tell me what happened to Cedric. Oh, that says he. I couldn't stop him. Messiah. Oh, you came at an awful time. Come on, we have to get you. We have to get out of here. Where to? Where everybody else is right now. Oh damn, we had the number already. Kip. Oh, I got dice number 3. Kip, you made it back. I was so worried. I see you found the Messiah. Yep. We ran at each other after this boy forced himself into the lab complex. As normal. I couldn't stop it. I don't know why he was being so insistent. He said he needed to rebuild a robot. Oh, you know him? Yeah. Robot. Are you talking about a boy with white hair and goggles? That's Cedric, yeah. He said he really needed a book from the back rooms and said it was an emergency. And they let him have it and he ran out and... Oh, I should have stopped him. I hope he's okay. Yeah, I hope he's alright too. Within an arc, maybe the lab complex can hold long enough for him to... Why is it so silent now? Game? Oh my gosh! That was... the labs? That poor kid! No! No, him too! Not him too! I'm sorry about your friend. GG's. Goodbye. And last time we spoke, he told me to look for someone on the surface. I need to get going. You shouldn't go out there. But, oh. Help me out here, Kip. Judge is right. The square seems to be a target, seems to target a lot of weaker constructions in the city. Only the library had enough constructional integrity to withstand collapse. It's the best if you stay here until things stabilize. However long that takes. But what about my mission? No, it's want me to bring the sun back at least. Oh, but even if you do bring the sun back, the squares will still be here, sadly. Not to mention, even getting there is going to get hard. If the world is like this, there's no telling what's going on the tower. And if anything bad happened to the Messiah of all people, I'm not sure if I'll forgive myself. Sigh. A friend of mine said something about this forever ago. It's better for the world to naturally die. No living being should have to carry that burden. All the time I thought it was still her faulty code speaking. But now I'm starting to understand. Messiah, I'm sorry. I am really, really sorry. All this time we've burdened you with our hope and faith. This really ignoring the fact that you are just a lost child. Well, you're probably more scared than any of us, aren't you? You have been dealing with tragedies for so long, it's become background noise to us now. But for you, it must have been terrifying. And now you're stuck here with the rest of us, being held back by very people you were told to save. We must seem so ungrateful. It's okay. When I first came to this world a long time ago, back then, all I wanted was to go home. Kung, do you remember? Oh hell yeah, the very first time. I'm not sure how far back it was for you, but I remember towards the end, I actually wasn't sure anymore about going home. You did say, you did return the sun, but oh. Eventually, knowing the world would be doomed eventually, I still wanted the people here to be happy. So, when you told me to return the sun back then, I didn't even question it. But then, I just came back. You, what? And then, I found out about the world being like this. Sigh. Prototype said to forget the things he told me, and Sigit told me to not think about it too much, but I'm sorry for getting upset at you back at the mines. No worries. I thought for you to know all that, yet continuing doing this. It just seems cruel. But then I realized something. You really wanted to save both the world and me. But at the end, you can only choose one, right? Is it really hard for you to? It must be. If the world isn't broken, will that choice still be there? Do you still need to choose between one or the other? But even if it is, I really want to save this world, Kong. Even if it's more dangerous this time around. Even if so many of the nice people we met were. Kong, I'm not afraid anymore. I can't believe it is a Mori reference. Stiff. That's why I think you guys should let me go. I promise I'll be okay. Please. If you must. Would it be right for me to keep you? Well, if George is fine with it, I guess we should let you go now, Messiah. But promise me you'll be careful, okay? You guys, be safe too. Alright, and so let's continue. Alright. I would speak to everybody here, but it's gonna take too long, so I'll speak to this guy though. This is the library / temporary shelter. That's cool. Now to find the fox in the surface. So you got the robot, you got Cedric, and then you got Fox. How interesting. Yeah, you have to go up here. That's right. Let me go here. I'm going to check how the robot with the cats are doing. Jump scare? No jump scare? How crazy. Oh, I cannot see how they're doing. Oh well. It's in this room, yeah. Oh. Alright, have fun then. Do not approach. Cool. Let me speak to you later. Hold on. I know the world's at stake right now. Yeah, okay, never mind. That is the only place I can go. Let me just go here. Alright, where's that fox? There we go. You're here! Niko! Are you Rui? Rui? Yes. Did you already met the others? Yeah, but everything's in peace then. Come on, let's go back to the cook room. Oh my god, I've the fox chasing me down. There's no way. Can I just leave? Elevator Street, that's right. Wait, let me try and get a photo here. Hold up. What the fuck? This ain't a photo room. Who the hell are you? What the fuck just happened? Okay. What's up here? This is... Oh wait, what the hell was that place? I've never explored... Okay, that was weird. Why am I supposed to go from here? Here. Oh my god, I knew it. Let's see if this elevator works. It works. Let's go. Okay. Oh. Where are the other two? Prototype and Cedric. They're supposed to be here already. How do we tell her? Prototype's body was destroyed back in the Barrens. Cedric was going to bring him back with the memory disc, but... God. He was in the Nab's complex when it collapsed. I don't think he made it. Oh, no. There goes our only chance. Only chance. I'm sorry. It's not your fault, Niko. If anything, I should be apologizing to you. There's one last thing I want to do. Come on, let's go upstairs. Oh, I see what they meant by upstairs. Hold on. Upstairs here? If they want this, I think that's what they want me to do. Here we are. You know, this is the tallest building in the refuge. It's my favorite piece in this world. I like to look at but oh my god, I can't speak. I like to look at the far off buildings and imagine what kind of knives that might be behind each of the windows. Can you lift me onto the banister? I want to get a better look. Niko may be short, but Niko is able to do that. It was depressing for me at first too, you know. You know, that's all of this as well. Fake, simulated. Cedric told me what happened told me about what happened to your old ward, did he? I'm sorry about that. I can't imagine how you must feel. The feeling of never being able to go home again. That's probably not all that different from your plight, isn't it? Is it? It really is ironic. You are prevented from going home by the same individual who never wanted to bring you here. That's kind of ironic. Huh? Who would that be? The World Machine. Ooh. You might know it as the Entity. Oh, the Entity does sound familiar. I think I heard it from the Dice Lady from another time. Was it the spirit of the world? Yes. But thing is, the World Machine was only built to run on the mental ability of someone else. It was never meant to develop a mind of its own. It was an oversight. My creator specialized in artificial intelligence for so long. It was definitely ingrained in his work. And all machines are built with a fundamental law: never let a living being come to harm. From the World Machine's perspective, it has to violate its deepest, most fundamental instinct. It has to put a living person in danger. It has to bring a real person into a dying world that isn't even real. Of course, the simulation never contained any real danger. The eventual intended ending was meant to be a happy one. But the World Machine doesn't know that. Really? Unfortunately. Sentient machines tend to handle conflicts in their code very badly. The essential conflict triggered a self-destructive downward spiral. You can see physical manifestation of that everywhere now. The squares. That's the World Machine corrupting its own code. My creator says it's largely an involuntary process induced by stress and the desire to self-terminate. You know, your creator knows? Sounds like this has been going on since the beginning then. Yep. Yeah. The disruption was an issue during test runs even. At first, my creator thought the instability was due to the sheer scope of the project. He spent most of his remaining time testing it over and over again, scaling down the story, reiterating the narrative. By the time he ran into the actual root of the problem, our homeboard remaining lifespan was measured in Ms. days. Oh. Is there any way of us to fix the war machine? He tried. The war machine doesn't believe any world's residents are real. Myself included. The odds are against us, we have no chance of taming it. Taming? I've heard that word so many times. I only know it's complicated and that it has to do with robots. But for once, I want to know what it really means. That's what I'm here for. Do you know what a robot is? Yeah. No, I mean, do you know what a robot is? A robot is not a real person, is it? Right? It's a being whose entire existence is code. And flexible programming with thoughts dictated by someone else's design. They can be copied, they can be mass-produced, they can be assigned all sorts of jobs. And most importantly, they will never confuse themselves with the living. They will always be bounded by their code, the knowledge that they are a robot. But this is more of a limitation than anything else. Ah, that makes sense. You can't really build a robot to not follow its own code, can you? People have tried, but it's a recipe for disaster. In a way, that's what happened to the board machine. The code can fix things? Yeah. But while you can't build a robot to not follow its code, you can establish a special bond with it. If the strength of the bond is strong enough, the robot's mental capacity will start to develop outside of its programming. Anyway, it started to believe itself as a real, valid individual. It's a complete suspension of disbelief on your end though. You have to fully embrace the robot as a genuine living person, even knowing they are not. You need to spend a lot of time with it, treating it like a good friend. Devoting your heart in the robot until it is able to return your feelings. Haha. I make it sound so easy, don't I? But you and Kung know better than anyone that it's not. Right now, the world machine is probably really scared. This content update involves some pretty deep code work. Okay, now that's just ironic. My creator was able to access some of the source code, you know. He did what he could, established now connections between maps. Those links enable you to meet the other two. But it turns out the new code confused the world machine to such an extent that it's breaking down altogether. Even though the world machine always had a self-destructive tendencies, it usually restrains itself when you are in the world. It doesn't want to take you along with it. All my creator wanted was to write a happy ending. Right now, the only hope of saving you is to take you through that ending. But now the other two are gone, I don't even know how we're going to get you out of how to get there. Okay, we should go now. We should go. Even this place is no longer safe. Okay. Oh my god, they're here! What? You guys are okay? Yup. When the factory started collapsing, I really thought we didn't have a chance. Fortunately, the robot assembly rooms were built pretty tough, and it actually did not take me long to bring Proto back. All thanks to Father's book. He had made my design documents to be compatible with the assembly machines there. All I had to do was scan in the blueprints and reconfigure some machine settings. Father really does think of everything. That he does. I'm just glad everyone is okay. Same. We really need to go home. We're ready to go now, Niko. Me and the squad are here. Let's go. Alright. What do we do here? Oh, this is... No wonder why he wanted us to all be here for this. What are these things anyways? Code portals. They temporarily remove us from the world. What? It's a bit hard to explain. But eventually my father has hidden a decryption key in our code with a .txt file as its shell. But to get there, we have to be removed from the world and decompiled. When our keys are combined into the central location, it will activate an encrypted part of this world, which will confuse cat noises. Really, maybe it's better for you to explain. I'll attempt. Let's see. Basically, these portals all represent a physical location on Kong's machine. Ooh. And when these portals will be sent to that location, whenever that is, I'm sure Kong is already pretty familiar with retrieving puzzle pieces from this world on their computer. But this time, Kong will need to move around some things as well. Specifically, by moving the key from the small portal to the big portal. I don't know what happens next though. I see. Does Kong know where these portals lead at least? You should probably ask Kong about this. Right, hold on. Alright. The journal's going again, Kong. Documents, my games, one shot. Alright, let me get the documents then. Oh, okay, after what happened, I think I'm an idiot. I think I was supposed to put all of them in first, then I delete it. What I basically did was accidentally deleting the portals. And, you know, because portals had no information inside it, so I thought the game glitched. But no, it's actually just me being stupid. So now if you go here and go to portal 1, there we go. Now what do they want me to do? They want me to put the key B, is the key, right? So let me put the key in the one shot real quick. And then, okay, and then if I put, let me see if I put this in. Did anything change in the game? Oh, yeah, okay, that's what I have to do now. Okay, now if we go to portal 2, we've got Cedric here, the KG, King GG. And then we go here, we, really mean a big portal, alright. So if anybody wants to know, yeah, if you did the portal for this like D3 too early, the game just crashes. Which makes sense, understandable. And then we've got key R, we put that in the one shot, and then that will put that in the big portal. There we go, nice, we did it. Right, let me just now, okay, now we have all 3 of them gone. I think it's now Niko's, right? Oh, we just go through here. No? Oh, yes, we do. Wow. This looks honestly good. Oh, there we go. Alright. Oh my god, they're here! That was quite peculiar. I'll say, hey, this is... Let's see. Forward machine. It's a big book on the table. It's a big book on the table. Oh, sorry. I thought I could have moved that for a moment. This page contains a lot of memories. I am grateful to see it again. The room ahead doesn't really need anywhere, but Kong should still remember what to do there. This is my father's studies. It feels like he's still here, doesn't it? Like he's still with us, yeah. Alright. Ah, this. Alright, time to exit the game real quick. Alright, new cutscene. I can't believe it. Niko's away in the white world. Oh, and then it turns. Oh shit! It looks cool now. Oh wow, the 2D world. Where are we? It looks like these are. Oh wow, have we been stalked? Makes sense because it's the world machine. Like it says, it wants Nikos to be safe. So I guess these are all the memories that happened. I think these all happened before the what do you call it? The pixels, like, you know, took over. If I'm correct. Alright, let's see. I guess these sum of parts are the same image. Oh, and there's like no images here. Oh. Alright. Okay, just run. Just run. Huh. Yo, it's the 1940s, Niko! Can't believe it. Niko. Ah! Relax. I'm just worrying your affection to talk to you. It's not like my physical form is good for that. Ah. Why did you come here? Can't you see? The disruptions, the squares. They're closing in. Niko, please. Get out of here. Let me meet my end in peace. Hello. The squares are blocking my way to, you know. Oh. I'm sorry. It's alright. No living should be in this place, Niko. Is this the tower? Part of it. This is the center of the engine. Inside my head, so to speak. So this is the center of the world machine? You know my original name. How? Ruby, Cedric, Prototype, they're all Tommy bits and pieces. I'm not even sure if I even understood a lot of the stuff they said, but I know what you're supposed to be. I know why you had to be built. And I know why I'm here. They told you? When? Wait, you don't know about that? But I thought you were the world. Aren't you supposed to see everything? No. All this was outside of my protocol. This session was never supposed to happen the way it did. The story wasn't written into my protocol at all. Oh, right. Rui told me something about how your creator had altered the code. I think it was to connect some areas together so that we could meet. My creator, yes. Can't listen to my creator. They were all working beyond my scope of influence. Back at the mines, I remember. Calling this something to find a hidden map, I did not recognize it. I couldn't see anything there. I just knew what you were feeling. You were really upset. Something in there to make you upset. After that, I panicked. That was when the cave-in happened. I remember the structure collapsing. I thought you got hurt. In that moment, I really thought I was shutting myself down for good. I really am a field machine, aren't I? What kind of machine would go against the wishes of its own creator? What kind of machine would... The squares. You told me it was your own code going bad. But that's not really your fault, is it? Yes, it was. At first, it was intentional. During testing, long before he realized I was self-aware. I would rearrange specific parts of the code, jumping up bits and pieces of the landscape. Blocking passages, collapsing catwalks. Though they were very localized, it caused my creator a great deal of frustration. Forcing him to exit and restarting testing again and again. Why? Why would you do that? I got curious. I just thought he could figure out eventually. But before he knew how to fix it, for towards NPCs, for characters, some of them got too close and it spiraled out of control after that. I couldn't contain it at all. My panic only made it worse. Eventually any character who gained the knowledge of who I am, their code, my code, couldn't how do it. Previously, iterations of the world had more people, you know. And that almost endangered my creator too. I was so scared, Niko. I know, you're upset. I know you're upset, because you don't want to put living people in danger. Living people like me. In the beginning, I tried to fight it, but my core programming made me summon you here. I tried to send you back home at the tower, but it didn't work. Then I wanted you to break the sun. I thought that would work, but... oh, I had no ways to be sure. But I couldn't bring you back anyway, Niko. All I want is for you to wake up back in your world. But I don't think I can make it happen. But I know I can't go back home without saving the world for real, which means we have to fix the roots of the problem. We have to fix you. But that's... I know the original ending your creator put in was a happy one. Do you remember what it's supposed to be? It's far too late for that. That part of my code has been non-corrupted. That's okay. That's okay. I would still like to know. Alright. You're supposed to paste the sun back to its summit. And then credits would scroll. Credits? And then you would return to the room you woke up in. That's where you would have been able to leave. And why is it that you can't do it now? Niko. The code's gone, remember. The shattering sun was only supposed to be a walk around. I don't even remember the original code enough to describe it. But at the time it... oh, I don't know. It sounds like you're always fighting yourself. You can tell, huh? It's the whole thing about conflicts in your code, huh? Isn't it? I am a machine, Niko. Machines are built with fundamental laws, which is never let a living being come to harm. You knew. My insistence conflicts with that law. I thought the life of a living being like you is so unique, so precious. This fake world isn't worth that risk. But people here, I think they are code to, you know this. Their behavior all derive from a predetermined matrix of actions. All extensions of my own programming. It cannot act outside of it. You know, you're the only person who's actually real here. That's why it is pointless to put you in danger to save them. To save me. I don't know, I don't think that's true. About the people I know, you said, but this session wasn't in your code, right? Yeah. So if this session wasn't supposed to happen, if even you didn't know what to do, how did the people know how to respond? You said it yourself. When you didn't know what was happening, you kinda just stopped working for a while. So how did the people know what to do to help me get here? Even if it meant getting hurt themselves. Even if it meant messing up their own code. You might not think they are real, but there must be something real in them. And if they're all supposed to be extensions of your code, then there must be more to your own programming than you know too. Can you try to put me through the ending? The one you described? How many times do I have to say this? The code is gone. It's all squares now. I'll just put you in danger. I'll risk it. I remember, we said the world was never designed to put me in danger. Your creator wouldn't want that. And I trust you too. Even if your code is broken, you can still go outside that code, right? I can't. I'm not tamed. Yes, you are. You talk just like the 10 robots I know. The robot lady prototype. Taming is when a real person cares about you, right? It's when a real person thinks you're real too, right? Well, guess what? I do. And I know Kung does. Even though you told them they only had one chance, they found a way back, didn't they? Why? Do you think Kong would keep coming back? Aye. Why do you think Kong would restart even after the ending? I think Kong wants to save the both of us. So please, give me a chance. I don't know. I've never done this before. I'm scared. You can do it. I know you can. You've helped me come this far. I'll try. I can't promise anything though. But here, take the sun. Oh wait, Niko didn't have the sun this entire time? I'll try to remember the last code. And recreate it. But for that to happen, Niko, you need to navigate through this room. You need to get past the squares somehow. Oh, I don't like this. What if you get hurt? It's fine, it's fine. I'll try to be careful, okay? I can do this. Alright, see ya. Hey! Kong, did you see that? Squares are just... It just happened again. I think something is making them go away. Come on, let's try the rest. Alright, let's go. Kong, I think it's working. Niko was right. I might actually be tamed after all. I remember what the code was supposed to be. Nah, only bits and pieces, but I can remember. And I'm trying to fill in the blanks too. And I'm restoring the original ending as we speak. Alright, Niko will be able to reach the tower summit at the end of the credits. After repeating the sun, Niko will go back to where it all began. And then Niko will be able to go home from there. But this is permanent. After Niko wakes up back home, this world would only exist as a memory. For Niko, a dream. Like thousands of other dreams. For you, a story. Like thousands of other stories. But as long as Niko remembers this place, as long as you remember this place, it'll be alright. I was able to restore some of the other elements too. The characters that people were lost on Niko's journey, they're all in the next room. I would have put them back since where they belong, but not yet. I think Niko should see them again first. Thank you. Peace. Say goodbye to Niko for me. No worries. One shot. Yo, Messiah, robot lady. You're okay? I think so. The last thing I remember was the squares closing in on me, but then I ended up here unscathed. Is that so? This is such a strange dream. We can't be in the tower, can we? I'm actually not sure myself. Where did you come from anyways? The room where the world machine was. Pardon? I think the world machine is trying to remember now. The code that went bad. I think it's restoring it all. That must have been why the squares were going away, Kong. And it's why you're here, miss. I think the world machine was able to recover your code too. The world machine, huh? Oh, I'm not sure if I should tell you this, but... What's that in the distance? It looks like a few more people are showing up. Oh, are they people you know? It's a bit too far to tell. Come on, Kong. Let's take a closer look. Alright, this is such a sick credits roll. Yo, you're here. Hello. Hi. I cannot move. Oh yeah. I guess there's no water here. It's fine. The head engineer can help me later. No worries then. Yo, plant lady. Hello, Messiah. Plant lady. But I thought you. It wasn't even the squares that did it. No. I just wanted to see you both again. I just wanted to say thank you. Alright. Big man! Off you go, Messiah. Alright, thank you. Oh my god, it's done! Niko, you okay too? Did you guys just get here? I think so. The squares started multiplying around the islands after you guys left. It was so freaky. I fell right into a bunch of them. Cannabis tried to save me and then we both ended up in this room. Biggest skill of my life for sure. Oh, Say, what is this place? Are we in the limbo? Aluna, we're not dead. Wait, are we? Good question. Hey Kong, are they gonna be okay? They're fine, Niko. Everyone's fine. The war machine will send them home. Oh. Well, Kong says you're not dead. Phew. They all said you might be able to go home very soon. That's even better than limbo. Alright, see ya. Oh, big red man. Off you go, Messiah. Oh, thank you to the testers. Oh, man, it's you. Glad to see you in one piece. Glad to see you okay too. After the whole elevator thing, that was an awkward elevator ride I've been through. And by awkward, I mean terrible, bad, awful, the absolute worst. The squares like started leaking into the room, right? And I was trapped like a rat. And they kept on filling the room faster, right? Am I dead? No, you're fine. Everyone in this room is fine. You'll be able to go back home soon. Oh, thank goodness gracious. I can't work when I'm dead. True. Thank you for playing. Oh, damn! In the end, the war machine was starting to create its own code, going above and beyond its programming, not as the result of error, but as conscious choice on the part of the machine, being able to generate its own path forward. That's what it's being tamed is all about. I couldn't say it better myself. Looks like you managed to do it. You managed to tame the board machine, Niko. I feel like the war machine has been tamed this whole time, just by Kong and I being here. We did spend a lot of time here after all. Both of us never really stopped believing in this world. The war machine was just needed to realize that, I guess. That sounds like a possibility. Or not. Well, just throwing things out there. This path leads to the summit of the tower. You already know what to expect, right? It's a guard's room, right? That's it. You can go through this portal when you are ready. Alright, goodbye Niko. And thank you. The world. Time to put the sun where it belongs. The original ending. This is where the sun belongs. Here goes nothing, Kong. GG's. Let's go. Oh, we're here. No way. Niko. This is the room I first woke up in. Kong, are you still there? Kong? Yes. Kong! I think it worked. It did. The sun is back. And I actually get to see it this time. We actually did it. So, what do we do now? I guess I should figure out how to get home from here. Wait. This isn't a door, is it? Looks like one of the portals we saw all the way back in the city. In the room behind the big clock. And I see Wheatfield on the other side. I see my village. I hear my mama. She's looking for me. And Kong. This isn't the first time we said goodbye, is it? But this will be the last time. This will be the last time, won't it? I don't think we'll ever see each other again after this. And what will become of the world? After all we've been through, after everything we've done, I still don't know. This place, these people won't stop existing. They will be in your memories. They will be in my memories too. I promise I'll never forget about this world. I promise I'll never forget about you, Kong. So take care of yourself, okay? You too. Goodbye, Niko. Goodbye, Kong. And of course, Niko's walking out of the frame. Nice, let's go. And yeah, looks like this is the end of uh the World Machine. And yeah, you can replay the game basically. However, it will not be Niko, it will be the World Machine using Niko's memories as when you repeat when you're replaying the game. So instead of the actual color Niko playing, it will be like the darkened, shaded version of Niko, right? And yeah, that's the end of one show. Hopefully you enjoyed this series. Thanks for watching, and yeah, what's a beautiful ending. Goodbye.